Hello everyone, welcome back, and this is Jatin Vashish, and today we are going to take a look at VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is the most widely used formula in Microsoft Excel, and it has been used by a lot of experts in management information system, how to manage the entire information and to retrieve data. So without any further delays, let's get started. So what is VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP actually is a formula, or you can say VLOOKUP is a mechanism that helps you to retrieve a single entry from a long list of data. There are some powerful uses of VLOOKUP, but there are some limitations as well. So let's understand the concept of VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP can look for a particular entry to the right side of a particular column. For example, this is the employee ID, and if you want to search the details of an employee ID simply by just typing an employee ID, then you can use VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP can search for the data from left to right, not from right to left. This is the limitation of VLOOKUP. So let's see how does it works. So I have created a table here, and at the bottom you can see another table. In this table, whenever I enter any ID for an employee, I can retrieve the data simply by just entering the ID. So you see employee ID E09, the name is Ashutosh, the address is this, the mobile number is this, and the department is supply chain. If you take a look at the table, this is exactly as same in this table. So how to apply the VLOOKUP formula? Let's now learn this one. So I'm going to delete all this data from here, and then I'm going to show you that how you can insert the VLOOKUP formula and how you can retrieve the data. So whatever you want to search, for example, if you want to search name based on this entry, then you have to apply the formula for name in this particular cell. So let's see how does it work. So the formula starts with equals to, and then VLOOKUP, and then you start the brackets. Now the first entity is the lookup value, means the value through which the entire data will be retrieved. So we are going to enter the value in this cell, so the lookup value becomes the address of this cell. So you can just simply select this cell, so this becomes your lookup value. So whatever value you enter in A16 will be searched in the table. Which table? That is the second part of this entire formula. Table array means your entire range. So we will start from A2, it goes all the way to E2 and goes all the way to the last cell. So the range or the table array becomes A2 to E11. Make sure that you are not selecting these headings while you are applying the formula. It might cause some errors. The third entity is the column index number. It means in which column this value should be searched. Means the other value related to the employee ID should be searched in which column. So let's see which is the column number where the name can be searched for a employee ID. So name is under second column of the selected array. You have to make sure that the column index number is not according to the table but according to the selection of range. You have selected A, B, C, D and E columns. So in this entire range, the name falls in second column. So you have to type here 2 and then comma, and it says approximate match, true or false, exact match. So for true match you have to press 1, it will search for the approximate match, but if you want to get the exact match then you have to type 0 and then just simply close the formula and press enter. So right now it says not available. So let's see, does it search for the data after adding a employee ID. E04 is the employee ID and then I press enter. So you will see the name is retrieved from the second column of the selected array for this value, and in the same way you can retrieve address, mobile number and department. You don't need to retype the entire formula, just click on this cell, drag this handle, and then the formula is automatically applied to the rest of the cells. So this is how it works. So now you can also use this formula on another sheet. Let's see that how we can retrieve the same thing on any other sheet. So let's copy these headings, add another sheet here, and I'm going to press Ctrl V. So now I'm going to do the same thing on a separate sheet. So let's see how we can do that. So let me just expand these columns so that we can see the data clearly. Alright, so we have to apply the formula here in this cell. So let's type equals to vlookup and then start. Now it says lookup value. So what you can do in the lookup value, you can simply go to sheet 1 and then you can just type lookup value, but lookup value doesn't need to be searched from sheet 2. So let me go back to sheet 2. Let me remove these things, because lookup value is something that we are going to look up from this cell. So first of all, don't go back to sheet 1. First of all, select this cell. So it says sheet 2 and the cell number is A2. After that you can add a comma. Now it says table array. Table array falls on sheet 1. So go back to sheet 1. Select the entire table array. So now we have the table array. Column index number is 2 and exact match is 0, and then just complete the formula and press enter. The formula is applied on the other sheet. So let's type E04 and press enter. So now you see the same value is retrieved, E05, and you can again do the same thing. You can just simply drag it. So this is how easy it becomes to apply a VLOOKUP formula. VLOOKUP formula is the most widely used formula in Microsoft Excel. So if you have any questions regarding VLOOKUP or any other formulas of Microsoft Excel, please don't forget to type in the comment section, and don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon, and please like and share the video. Thank you so much. This is Jatin Vashisht.